Do you want to slay the holidays with just one eyeshadow look? Well, girl, this smoky gold sultry eyeshadow look is the one for you. Welcome back to episode 2 of my holiday glam series. And today I am teaching you how to do a sultry, smoky gold eye, just like this. I feel so good right now. I feel so cute right now, and you about to feel the same way too. So I'm gonna need you also on this to go ahead and get your brushes, get your camera, get your mirror, so you can follow right along. Girl, this look is perfect for holiday parties, a glam look, a night out with your guy, with your girl. This is the look for you. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to build this eye color look first. Then I'll show you how to do the rest of the face so that you will have a flawless look for the holidays. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to create a PDF for you. I'm going to create a PDF to give you the steps to this so that you can really practice when you go home. So don't forget to download it. All of that will be in the description with everything that I'm using on my face today. And sis, something more is fun coming as you continue to watch this series. Don't miss, because we've got 2 more to go and I will reveal what that is. So girl, let's get this video started so I can teach you how to be cute just like me. I'm joking with you. You cute already, girl, but let's get this video started because I cannot wait to show you how to do this sultry eye look. Okay. So as I said, I am so excited for this tutorial because I know y'all want to know how to do a smoky eye. I mean, the kind that's going to make people say, girl, who did your makeup? That kind of smoky eye. That's what I'm about to show you today, girl. That's what I'm about to show you today. So first, we got to moisturize these lips. I am using my Dior, my favorite nude lip moisturizer, my Dior lip. The color is called, I think, Pink Lilac. So we're gonna start there first. I already have all of my skincare. The only thing I don't have on is my primer, and so I'm gonna do that next. That feels so good. The next thing I'm gonna use is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and the color is called Juice Boost. So not only is this a primer, but it has pigment in it. It has different ingredients in it to hydrate the skin. Girl, I don't know all the ingredients. All I know is that it works. And the minute you put it on, you can see how it gives the glow to your skin. Perfect. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my brows. So when you are going to be doing a smoky eye, girl, it's going to be the first thing that you do. The first thing that you do. You're not going to do your foundation. You're not going to do your concealer, because usually with the smoky eye, you're using darker tones. And though you may not see it, some of that will have a tendency to fall, and you won't see it right until it's on your face. So you don't want to have anything on when you're working with darker shadows, or when you're probably working with shadows that have a little shimmer, a little glitter to it. No. So you want to do the eyes first, and that's why we're going this route. So first, however, I'm going to really start with my brow, and I'm going to use the Bouquet brush number A503. And I'm just going to dust this into some loose translucent powder, tap off any excess, and I'm just going to put that on my brow. And I'm doing that because I have all of this skincare, primer, everything there, and I need my pencil to grip to my skin. So the pencil I'm using is Precisely My Brow by Benefit Cosmetics, and the number is 3.75. So I'm just going to brush my brow up honestly, I really need my brows professionally done. Story of my life. I'll find someone here soon. So I always like to start from the bottom, starting at the front, bringing it out, just like that. Then I like to go on top, find that highest point, and then bring it around. And then you can just fill in where you need to. Looks great. Let's do the other one. As you can see, I do not spend a lot of time on my brow. And I think half of the reason is because though they definitely need some filling in, I do try to make sure that they're pretty much cleaned up on my own. It doesn't have that perfect shape, obviously, but I do try to make sure I keep the little hairs that are trying to, of course, grow back in where I don't want them. I try to keep that clean. And when you do that, it helps your application process be much faster. And we are good. So now I'm going to follow up and set them with the brow glue. I'm going to set it with NYX brow glue. There we are. Ooh, child. All right. Here we go. And that is perfect. I am going to tap it because I don't want them fluffy. I like them to lay a little flat. So that is good. Next, I'm going to take, did I bring it, y'all? Yeah, I did. I was about to say, wait a minute now. So I'm gonna take now Born This Way Too Faced Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and I'm going to carve out the bottom of my brow. And the color I'm using is called Warm Sand. I'm gonna take it, put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use, which brush here? Yep, I'm gonna use the Bouquet brush A505. And I'm gonna really get that concealer in there. And I'm going to start here. And just take my time using the side of the brush. So not only am I perfecting whatever imperfections could be going on with my brow, I am also priming the eye for my eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm gonna use my oldie but goodie, what is it called? I cannot believe I can't remember the name of this. The setting brush, y'all. I am so having a menopause moment. I cannot remember the name. Who makes this brush? Wait, and the initials are even on the brush. RT. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I hate this. That's a shame. Y'all put it in the chat because I know y'all know this brush. I need me some hormone for real. Because this brain fog is a mess. All I can think of is BK Beauty because that's what I've been using for the last month or so. But anyway, as you can see, I've tapped it out, blended it out, took off any excess. But now my eyelid is nicely primed and neutral so that my eyeshadow colors will show up. Okay, I'm going to take this brush, tap into a little loose powder, and I'm going to set it. Remember, you always got to set creamy products. Okay, let's get ready for the shadow. So the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today is by Juvia's Place. It's called the Warrior palette. And this is such a beautiful palette with gold shadows. It has 3 good matte colors. You've got a matte dark brown, a matte like terracotta and then like a matte ivory. Everything else are shimmers. They're gold. They've got really good undertones, kind of pinky and of course gold and peachy, bronzy, very, very beautiful palette. So I am going to be using actually probably all three of the mattes, and then I'm going to use this gold in the center, okay? So the first thing is I'm going to start off with a larger eyeshadow brush. This is BK Beauty A503. It's a larger eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take the brush and go into this color here. Gonna tap it good, get that color up in there, tap off any excess, and this is going to go in my upper crease. So I'm gonna start here and then bring it around, but I'm concentrating most of the color here in the front and then just bring it around. I'm taking it some down on my lid. I'm keeping the brow bone clean, going back, tapping, getting a little bit more, taking it here and taking it all over my lid, just like that. And I'm gonna do the other eye. And this is obviously so far easy enough. If you don't see enough of the pigment, just go back and get some more. The next step in this smoky eye look is this. Let's see, which brush am I gonna use? I'm gonna use a smaller brush. So as you can see, this is the first one. Actually, I have three brushes here. Let me just go ahead and show you the difference. These are the three brushes I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna use the smaller of the three. This one is called A504. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna tap into the dark brown. And the reason is because the area that I wanna put it is a small area. I don't need to put it very high or a large area. So therefore, I need a smaller brush. So I'm gonna tap into it, tap off any excess, and I'm first gonna put it here in the outer corner, and I'm just tapping it in. And then I'm gonna go back into it, get a little bit more, and I'm gonna tap it into the inner corner, closest to the nose. A little bit more. And I'm just, note that I'm tapping it. I think I might change brushes. You guys, I'm changing on you. I'm gonna be using now the BK Beauty brush 209. You see the bristles are much shorter and tighter, and therefore it's going to pick up the shadow much better. I'm gonna get more pigment in my brush. However, I'm still just doing the tapping motion. Yes. So as you can see, I'm leaving a little area down the center open. All right, you'll understand by and by. We're gonna do the other side. Just tap it. And I want you to take it up into where your crease is, okay? Do the inner corner, a little bit more. You are good. Now, I am gonna go back with that smaller one that I tried to attempt to do it with before. And I'm gonna take it, actually what's in this brush, and I'm gonna just go into my crease, just like that. So I'm kind of connecting the two ends, but I'm leaving still that center, just like that. Just in the crease. And I probably still have enough pigment. Let me see if I can just use what's in here for this eye. I don't, so I'm going back into the shadow, tapping out the excess, and I'm going back and forth. Just like that. And when you do this, I don't want you to raise your brow. No. I want you to leave your eyes normal because I want you to be able to see a little bit of that black. If you raise your brow, it's all going to be in that crease, and when you drop it, you won't see it. I want you to see it. So just look normally into your mirror. Just like that. And then you're gonna go back with that original brush where you put the brown, and you're gonna blend right on top of it, just to blend it all together. Remember to leave that the way it is. You just don't want any harsh lines. And you're not dipping back into any powder for this. You're just using what's already in the brush. So now here's where the fun and the magic happens. You're going to use your fingers for this, because for a shimmer to really show up, remember how I switched brushes? Because this had, the bristles were tighter, more density, therefore it picked up the pigment even more. Well, when you use your fingers, it's the same thought process. It's really gonna pick up that powder, and wherever you put it, that's where you're going to see it. You're going to get the maximum color payoff, because you are literally using the oils from your finger to pick up the pigment, and it just works. So I'm going to use, actually, let me make sure I know which ones I want to use. Going gold. We going all the way gold. Hold on. So I'm going to be using, let's see, this one and this one. I'm going to use this one first. I'm going to use my middle finger and to swirl around in it. And I'm going to tap it in that center where we left it open. So just like that. I'm tapping it down from the lid up to that crease. Just like that. A little bit more. There you are. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. From the lid up to the crease. If you need to get a little bit more so that you see more of it, go right ahead. So that's how the first step looks. Then I'm going to take my, is that called your index finger? And I'm going to go into the lighter one in the middle and put that right on top. And I just did it because I wanted that depth of that gold, but this lighter one was it's still gold, but it was like a silvery gold. And I really wanted that undertone of a yellow gold as well. So I'm tapping that right on top, just like that. Going more into the shadow. And girl, I can already hear you saying, now, Darlene, what kind of eyeshadow application is that? If I remember correctly, this way is called a halo. I want to say, I can't remember when I learned this years ago, but I want to say it's a halo. And it's because you know what you're probably used to when it comes to a gold shadow is probably seeing it all over the lid, a little bit dark, smoky here, and that's beautiful. It's cute, but everybody do that. I'm not trying to have you show up looking at the party looking like everybody else. I want them to look at you and be like, man, I should have did my eyeshadow like that. I told you I want you guys to set the trend when you show up to your party, wherever that's going to be. So anyway, so that is it for now. So actually, look, I'm gonna put a little bit more. There you go. Just like that. And then what you do is you go back, pick up the same brushes, actually it was this one, and just reinforce what you've already done. Don't go dip back into your shadow. I don't believe it's necessary. And you're just going to tap on those areas. Make sure that nothing is gone. The other brush, back and forth. And then the last brush, just like that. And now you're going to do your liner and your mascara. So the liner I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Epic Ink Black eyeliner. I'm just going to start right here in the corner, making sure that I'm at the lash line very good first. Stopping at the corner. We're not doing a wing. And then I'm going to build it up. Go back, make it a little bit wider using the side of my brush or the pen, just like that. I'm going to do the other eye. Starting close to the lash line. Then I'm going to build it up a little, just like that. And then you're going to follow up with your lashes. Now, the lash that I'm going to use is not going to be a big lash. Why? Because I want you to be able to see all this work that I put in. I want you to be able to see the gold. So the lash I'm using is by La Fleur New York Mink NY43. It's a small lash, but it will do the trick. It will do what you need it to do. The other thing is, I'm gonna do this lash in particular. Let me make sure. Yes. Does it? Wait a minute, hold on. Yes, it starts small and then it goes fuller. So you want a lash that's gonna be smaller here and then goes a little bit fuller. But I'm not using a big lash at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on and then I will come back and of course show you how it looks. Okay, so as you can see, lashes are on, right? And it's not covering up all of your work. But what I am gonna do, because it's not a full lash that I normally wear, I do want them to be nice and black. So I am gonna go over them with a little bit of jet black mascara. This is Magic Extension by MAC Black Mascara. So I'm going to use this and go over my lashes as well as the faux lash. Just to give it a little bit more depth. So you see the difference, how this is a little bit more blacker now? Yeah, that's what you want. Yes, girl. So when you look down, they like, ooh, cute and sultry. So now we're going to move on to the face and we'll come back and complete the eye because we're not 100% done yet. So what I like to do is take a Q-tip, wipe underneath my eye, and if anything fell, you'll see it. So how you see how that's a little dark? That means some shadow did fall. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more of the Yummy Skin Primer and put that back underneath my eye just to hydrate that area again. Perfect. Girl, so now I'm gonna go in with my foundation and I'm gonna tell you, on my last video, I used the Maybelline Superstay Foundation number 355. Girl, it was dark. It was dark. And I knew how to blend it, of course, out because I'm a makeup artist and because the concealer was bright enough to bring it together and make it look good. But I said, child, no, you're not putting on that foundation no more. So now I'm using same one, Superstay Foundation number 340. It's a tad bit lighter. You guys know, unfortunately, when you're buying drugstore foundation, you don't know for sure what the color is because you can't test anything. So anyway, that's that. And now I'm trying 340 that I just happen to have. And we're gonna put this all over and see, hope for the best. So I'm gonna start here in the center. I'm using my beauty blender. Taking it from my hand. Tapping it all over, avoiding underneath the eye because we're gonna save that for your concealer. And yeah, that's better. It's not 100, but it's better. To say, y'all, that look good. Look at my neck. Yeah, that looks good. I am gonna put a little bit on my ear. Especially if you're gonna be wearing your hair off, your face, up, you definitely wanna tap your ear. Now, for those of you who are like, Darlene, I like those crispy brows. You can always take your concealer brush, the one that I did underneath, take a little bit on the back of your hand, from the back of your hand, and you can go around your brow if you want it to be nice and perfected. And then take your beauty blender and just tap. And I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. I'm gonna be using Juvia's Place Tunisia foundation stick, but whatever contour stick you have, that is perfect. And I'm not gonna use a lot, just there. And listen, I do have a forehead, so I'm definitely using it on my forehead. And I'm gonna take, let's see, a very small shadow brush. This is just one I got from any beauty supply store that's pointy. I'm gonna take it and bring it down the side of my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and blend with my favorite brush, my BK Beauty brush number 109. I'm just going to tap where it is, tap back into my hairline, minimize this forehead, girl, and then tap on the other side. Girl, her forehead needs some work. If you are concerned about here, you could always take some, you could either put a stripe of your contour powder here and then go, or use what's now just left in the brush and just do that. I don't do it for myself personally, but that's how you would do that, okay? Then we're gonna move into blush. I'm gonna be using, and I can't believe I didn't bring it out, but I bought this palette some time ago, this Olivia Cosmetics cream, 3-in-1 cream palette. Love this little palette, y'all, because it's got some really pretty color, cream colors in it. I'm gonna be using this pink right here, and I'm going to actually be using the same brush, and I'm gonna go right above the contour. And I am going right from the palette itself to my face. Ooh, that's cute. Other side. I'll make sure everything is linked in the description below. We're gonna leave that like that for now. And now we're gonna go into our concealer. So now you're gonna take your, I'm gonna use Born This Way concealer. Again, the color is called Warm Sand. I'm going to take it on the back of my hand with the wand, and I'm gonna use my hand as my palette. I'm gonna use my favorite little triangle sponge, tap into it, and apply the concealer exactly where I want it. So in my case, I'm gonna be using it right here. And then I'm gonna bring it across, bringing it up, and then bringing the rest down. Exactly where I want it. Same on the other side, like that. And then what's left in my sponge, I'm gonna bring it down here, a little bit on my chin. I am going back and taking a little bit more for the forehead and taking it down the center of my nose, like that. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. And there's something I forgot to do. I wanted to add a little bit of color to the tip of my nose, you guys. So I'm just gonna use my finger, go back into my cream blush, and just do just a little right, just a little bit right there. Just give a little bit of color right there, girl. And then I'm gonna take my favorite brush, my new favorite, BK Beauty A506, and start tapping out the edges of my concealer. So I'll go ahead and start here. Here. Did I get concealer in my brow? Looked like I did. And I'm just using the edges and diffusing it out so you can't see where anything begins or ends. Tapping down the nose. And now I will start here. Blending the edges first. You know that look good. You ain't gotta say it, I know. I know. Girl, this look about to be fire. Edges. Let me take a moment because I see the end. Let me continue. Bringing it up. Now tapping the side. Girl, don't tell me this is not the best concealer brush you have ever used. Did you just see that blend out? That tapping motion? Let me tap again. Y'all not gonna play with me. Do you? Girl, let me blend the nose. I hear y'all talking about, don't forget the nose. Girl, I got the nose. Girl, the blend is done. The blend is done and it's beautiful. Oh, it's so cute. We're not even finished. So anything creamy, we gotta set with powder. Girl, I'll be back, hold on. Girl, so what we're going to use to set all of these Sephora powders. We're gonna use all three. All three. And we're gonna start with the under eye first. I'm gonna be using the color, first of all, this is Sephora Micro Smooth Pressed Powder. And I'm gonna be using, girl, hold on. I don't have all these colors memorized. I'm gonna be using medium. That's what I'm using. And I'm gonna be using this brush right here, tapping into it, first setting underneath the eye. Make sure you do the funny face. Remove any possible creasing before you set, girl. And look up. After you do that, look up and tap. Just like that. Tap, look up. Now you can look back down. Woo! Girl, is that not airbrushed? Come on, Sephora. Come on. Girl, we're going down the nose. And a little bit here. We're done with that. We're moving on to powder number 2, which is my newest one, and it's called Mahogany. This one, I'm going to use the brush, BK Beauty Brush 110. I'm gonna use that, wait, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one I wanna use. I'm gonna use that to set the rest of the face. Just tapping in it. Ooh, girl, this is so pretty. Oh. This side right here. And then pressed powder number 3, Toffee. Now I'm gonna use this specifically to reinforce my contour. It's the darkest color. So now I wanna bring that back a little bit, right? I wanna bring that back. Just like that. I'm gonna use it up here because that's where I put contour. Just like that. And then I'm gonna use this little brush right here for the side of my nose. That needs to set. Bring it up into that brow a little bit. Bring that down like that. Then I want to reinforce my blush, right? So I'm gonna be using Milani number 02 Rose Dior, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm gonna use this cute little blush brush by BK Beauty number, girl, is that 102? It's 112. And I like these because look at how pretty the shimmer is in that. So I'm gonna use that right on top, right where I put my blush, my cream blush. So cute. Just like that. Then after that, we're gonna finish up the eye. Now, this is the part. I said, they're gonna be so mad at me. But listen, I brought both. Remember how I said if you in your mid-50s, y'all stop using black. Don't use black underneath here. Use brown. And I still stick to that. But there are some exceptions to the rule. When you got a black tie for one night only, you can wear a little black. Make sure it's waterproof because I don't want it to run on you. And I am using the Urban Decay. Actually, no, I'm using for this, it's actually a Clinique one, but it is waterproof. But normally I would use the Urban Decay, which I love, in brown and whiskey. But I'm gonna use the black Clinique one now. Hopefully, let's see, I can get some out. I'm gonna use my little puff because I don't want to touch my face because I've already put the powder and everything. And I'm just gonna do this. And it's not even a deep, rich black, to be honest. It's more like an off black, but you see it does make a statement, just like that. And then I'm gonna go back with the Urban Decay brown waterproof liner, and I'm gonna go underneath it. Because I want that smoky look. Girl, it's time to set. We're gonna use the Airbrush Flawless Finish. Oh, this is my new one, y'all. What's the lady name? Charlotte. We're gonna use Charlotte's Airbrush. Charlotte Tilbury. Spray a little bit like that first so you don't get splotches. And we're gonna do this. And this, girl, what is this? Messing up my makeup, Jesus. And then we're gonna do our fan. I'm still making sure I like this Charlotte. Yes, it dries beautiful. It dries down beautiful. Girl, cute. One thing I am gonna do, girl, I want a little shimmer down my nose. Hold on, I'm gonna take a little bit of this blush. Just put a little bit right there. Just that little bit right there, girl. And then we're gonna do lips. Time for lips. I'm using the Fenty Beauty, and I need to sharpen it, but I'm using the Fenty Beauty lip liner that is traced out is what they're called. Now it does have a name. I want to say it's called I Wouldn't. I'll make sure it's in the description, but they're waterproof. Love it. So what I'm gonna do though, before I do that, I'm gonna use Sephora Cream Stain Lip Color. This one is number 32. And when I tell you it's a neutral, you're gonna be like, what are we doing, darling? You about to mess up the whole look. Girl, hold on. It's a process. Because you got this sultry gold eye, right? You ain't trying to take away from that. It's the star of the show. So you're gonna do your little matte lip because we need this to last. That's why I'm doing a matte first, then I'm gonna put a gloss on top. You're gonna press that together. You know how we do. Then you're gonna do your lip liner. You're gonna take that lip liner a little bit above your natural line unless you got it like that. I know you see it. I know you see it. Now, the gloss I'm gonna be using is by the Lip Bar. This color right here. It's like a soft pink because it's wide. It's gonna tie in with the cheek, right? And the color is called Girl Boss. I'm gonna just let y'all behold. I'm gonna let y'all behold. Ooh. Go back in, get you a fresh coat. Girl's cute. We gotta take this hair down. So imagine you got on your black dress. Imagine you got on your red dress. Imagine you got on your green dress. These are all the holiday colors, right? Imagine you got on a gold dress. Girl, they're gonna be looking at you. Let's take this hair down. This is all we're doing. We leaving the headband on. We're just gonna fluff this out. Hold on. It's cute like that. But I wanted you to see if you were wearing gold. Girl, beautiful, soft, sultry, smoky eye for the holiday. That's how you do it. So when they look over at you, they're gonna say, who did your makeup? What you gonna say? Beauty is what I do 2.0 on YouTube. You're gonna say beauty is what I do on YouTube 2.0. She did it. She helped me do it. Y'all, send this video. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. If you say, you know what, Darlene, I so appreciate you teaching. I so appreciate you taking the time. I'm going to repay you and I'm going to share this video. Girl, share the video. Share this video. Because this eye right here, it looked like you went to a professional. You master this eye right here, you're gonna be no more good. Your friends gonna be, listen, you gonna have you a side hustle. If you master this eye, you gonna have a side hustle. They're gonna be coming to you every holiday, every birthday. You can do it. That's the end of the video. That's my new thing. That's the end of this video. Let's wrap this up. Okay, girl, let me know in the comments, would you wear this? Honestly, do you like it? Would you wear it? And where are you wearing it to? Let me know, have you already got an invite? Are you hosting holiday? Are you hosting Christmas? I'm sure you already know when your work holiday party is. What are you doing for New Year's, girl? Like, let us know in the comments. And also, don't forget what I mentioned earlier. I've got something special coming down the pipe. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna let you know. This is gonna be for holidays. This is gonna be for all of us. All of the beauty is what I do 2.0 family, okay? All of us. Cause yeah, I wanna take you deeper, right? I wanna take you deeper. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I so appreciate it. For all my first time viewers, hey girl, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. If you enjoyed this tutorial, go ahead and subscribe and send it to a friend. Like it, right? Give me a thumbs up. And for my day ones, I love you. I just don't even know what else to say. I am going to be doing a giveaway though, right? I've got some things that some companies have sent me. And because I'm already a makeup artist, I have so much. So I want to bless you guys with it. So I will be having a giveaway in a couple of weeks as well. And I just appreciate you guys so very much. So I love you. What else do I want to say? Other than the fact that I'm cute, girl, I'm cute. And I want you to be cute too. When you at your dinner party, at your holiday party, girl, you're going to be eating, you're going to look up and you're going to catch somebody staring at you. You're going to catch somebody staring at you from across the way because your makeup is going to be slayed. Your makeup is going to be so pretty. Okay, y'all. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Wait, I know you thought this video was over, but I forgot to tell you. If you try to recreate this look, can you send it to me on Instagram? You can find me on Darlene Digital Empire or beauty is _what_I do. Send it to either one of them because I would love to repost it to show everybody that you guys are learning how to do your makeup on my page, on my channel, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. And yes, girl, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for real.